Stop chat. All chats are visible. Okay, we live again. The reason I'm doing this live again is because last time when we did live, it was like 1 hour and 24 minutes, and I was uploading the live stream after that live, and then it was not even uploading. It was already uploaded, but when I checked the status of uploading, it said processing. So I'm like, this is kind of like a glitch. So I just deleted it, and I'm just recording it again, live stream. So last time we've covered up the book suggestions, NoFap, goal setting, and my weekly routine, and the current books I'm reading. Self improvement. It was about Q&A, just like this one. So we're live again. We got one viewer. What's up? So I'm gonna be answering the questions, whatever my audience are gonna ask me. So before that, last time, I'm just gonna quick recap of what we did last time. We went through book suggestions, and I've got some few book suggestions for you. It's The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco. If you're like new to this business world and then you have no idea what business is and you want to get the quick idea of what is it, then that book, The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco, it's about 200 pages, but it's worth reading. Once you read the book, you're like finding like you know what business will do well, you know what will not do well after you read that book, right? So that is one book, The Millionaire Fast Lane. If you are into business, this is a must read. The second book would be The Male Advantage. The Male Advantage by First Man, Chris Termi. His name is Chris Termi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but his name is Chris Termi. It's the book is about like overall self-development of a man. It's not the readers are mostly men, right? So highly suggested for you because it's about self-improvement, and it's about the hard reality of being a man and how this females are getting all the advantages, but you as a man still have this like the male advantage. So this book is all about that, the advantage you get as a man, the advantage you get as an outlier male. It talks a lot about outlier male and how you can become one, from your fitness, your body language, your the way you talk, the way you hold yourself, and the way you work out, the way you like see yourself, your mindset, everything about that in that book, The Male Advantage. The next book is like the go-to book when it comes to self-help, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I actually read this book, but I didn't read everything. I just read like few of them. I have it here just in my table every time, and I just read this book like every morning nowadays, because I figured I need to improve my social skills, bro. Like, just have this humility to admit that you need to improve your social skill, because imagine if you improve your social skill, you don't have to worry about your social issues again. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Very good book. It's like, if you're going to do this self-improvement, you're gonna have to come across this book once anyways. At least once you're gonna have to come across it. And the next book, I've just wrote down here, right? I have my mom's laptop. It's actually my laptop, let's say, or my mom. I just like we share it, right? I just borrowed the laptop, so I just have the book recommendations which I've just listed down so that I can tell without even needing to think as much. The next book recommendation, The Way of the Superior Man. Now this is about if you're like, it has a lot of content to the book, right? Some are about relationships, some are about dealing with women, some are, but the section of the book which I like the most are about yourself and how you hold yourself as a man, you pushing to your limit, and then some body practices which you can do for like semen retention and converting that sexual transmutation energy, just sexual transmutation, right? It talks about how you breathe down. It talks about the right way of breathing. Like in my previous videos, I've talked about the right way of breathing, right? So this book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida, talks about the right way of breathing and how a superior man is. It talks about generally the way of the superior man, right? So you can expect what it comes from the book. It's about relationship, your work, and using your sexual energy as a gift for yourself, not as a curse, because most men are just like they can't control their sexual energy, right? So that's not the way of the superior man. But the way of the superior man is such that they control the energy inside of them. And the book tells you, like, there's this practical step-by-step guide in like chapter 40 something. It's a really good book. At least you should read this at least once in your life. So you guys can ask me questions. Synthesia, yo. Utkarsh. Hello, Utkarsh. The next book recommendation, which would be .com Secrets. If you have heard about this, like .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. Russell is actually an entrepreneur who is helping a lot of entrepreneurs, right? He has this, like, he has a lot of things, even ClickFunnels, his .com Secrets, his Inner Circle program. He's a like multimillionaire entrepreneur, right? He wrote this book .com Secrets, which covers up like almost the, like, when you ever think of a business, when you look at a business, you only look at the 20% of the business. The rest 80% is like the secret. And .com Secrets cover all the secrets of a business, whatever is going on behind the like upselling, the selling of products, the marketing strategies that they are using with deep psychology stuff, right? .com Secrets. And it also, like, not only about business and stuff, but it also gives you this idea of something Russell Brunson mentions about the attractive character. The attractive character is, I'm gonna give you a short explanation, right? It's what the target audience is attracted to. Like, I'm just gonna drop this secret right now. I'm just gonna drop this secret. There's a reason you're subscribed to this channel is not because of anyone. It's because you are attracted to me. Now, this is like something overlooked, right? Because you are attracted to me, that's why you are like my audience, because I am the attractive character in my YouTube channel, right? If someone were to come here and then take my place, you wouldn't be as much as attracted to them as me. So it's like, that's the whole business thing. When people sell you a product, they're not like selling you the product, but they're selling you the attractiveness, the case studies, the person who has already done this. So you're attracted to that person because now that person is using that product and that product is being sold to you, and you like that person, so you buy the product because that person you are attracted to is using your product. It's a lot, like, I'm just giving you in gist, right? Hopefully you understand. So the first question, Rohan, how do you come up with YouTube video ideas? This is like, I don't just, first of all, I don't just go on Google and top 10 YouTube video ideas for the next 10 days. Top, I don't do that. Like, initially when I started, yeah, sure, I did that. I did like searching YouTube ideas, right? YouTube video ideas, what to do next, and I just used to list it down. But I'm like, bro, like, even I have some things on my mind which I want to do, and if I keep searching on Google what to do next, it's not the thing that I'm actually wanting with my own heart. So I want things with my own mind, with my own experience to be expressing to you guys. So those are the YouTube like ideas which I come up with. So whenever I come up with a YouTube, whenever I go about my day, I just like experience some things. And I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, he's talking about talents. But wait, talents is not actually real. Oh shit, I should make a YouTube video teaching how talents aren't real. And I record a video after that. That's how, like, I come up with ideas. I go outside and just observe the world, search for some problem, and how I can, like, how are my interpretation of that problem, and then I come up on camera and share to you guys what is the problem going on and how you can solve it, because I've been there, right? I've been through that problem and I've solved this myself. So part of coming up with idea comes from your experience, so you must be kind of like experienced, not like too experienced professional. No, you don't have to be like that. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was not experienced, right? But as time went on, I became more experienced and I got more momentum with it, and then I eventually get more YouTube video ideas. What I usually do is like the night before I wake up and record a video in the morning again. I just before I go to sleep, right? Before I hit my bed and just go sleep for 8 hours, I just think, okay, what type of video should I upload today? I just think to myself that, and it's easy for me to think like that and just come up with a random video ideas nowadays. But when it was back then, it was hard for me, so I had to like obsess over it, over your next YouTube video, obsess over what's your next plan, obsess over the next video that you're gonna make. So maybe you don't know, but you're thinking, your brain is connecting dots, and as it should, because over time, as it connects more and more dots, you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna make this video, boom, I'm gonna make this video, boom. No, I'm here to this point where I have a lot of YouTube videos, like I have a lot of ideas. It's just that me uploading every day, it's just a hurdle for me because I cannot record even if I record every YouTube ideas which I have, like tens of hundreds of YouTube videos. If I have, even if I record it, I can't be able to upload it every day. I might have to schedule it or something, right? But once you get to the point where you just are natural with coming up with ideas, you just like, it's very cool, like I think part of that comes with being obsessed with it. Just get obsessed. And then the key here is consistency. Get obsessed consistently every day. And then your brain will adapt to it. Like I take a shit, I get YouTube video ideas. I brush my teeth, I get YouTube videos idea. I get YouTube video ideas. Or I take a shower, I'm thinking about YouTube. Oh, what video should I do next? It's not even like specifically what video should I do next. It's more like what problems are happening today. What went wrong today? Why did it went wrong? Did this problem come up with me previously? Did I solve that previously? Okay, I solved that. Not a problem. But is there people out there who want my solution? Okay, come up with your camera. YouTube video idea. Boom. So that is how it is. Is there a tip on how to get clear skin? Oh, bro. I should be asking others. I don't really have a clear skin. It's just the. I have some acne around my face, right? My face is like not even too oily, but like combination skin, because I have some very good tips for that. But let me explain you. My skin is not too oily also, but it's not too dry also. It's like this part is dry. The oiliest part are my forehead and my nose, and then part of my chin. That's it. And this part is dry as fuck sometimes. So first of all, I still have acne because I don't know for what reason, but if you're a teenager, it's easy for you to have acne, right? It's easy, your hormones going up and down, and your skin is new to that hormone going up and down. I'm gonna explain you why you get like pimple acne, because that's all I know, right? I don't know what, like, why don't people have a clear skin? Maybe it's because of some disease or whatever, because I know people who have skin disease and they don't have clear skin just because of that. But for those people who have acne and like oily skin, there's a lot of advice, but there's a lot of tips which I can share. But it's not the face wash. It's not fuck, bro. It's not the face wash. It's not because you washing your face all the time. It's not because of your products, your moisturizer. It's not because of that salicylic acid, that one product. The product don't matter. Like I've been having this pimple for a long period of time, and I've been using like the high quality products. But it's only since like last month that I use not too high quality product. And then I didn't even use products at all for my skin for one moment, but I still had positive results. My skin became more clear. Before I move on to the tips of getting more clear skin, getting rid of pimple, first of all, you must have a good mental health. You must be having a good mental health, because back then, when I was having a lot of pimples, what happened was, since my mental health was like very bad, I had a need to pop my pimple to cope up with that stress. That's the truth. I used to pop my pimple, right? I used to look at the mirror and pop my nose and my. I used to pop everything. You know why? It's not even because it's like it looks good or something. I knew for a fact it was bad, but since I had a bad mental health, I had to pop it because it's kind of satisfying and it just cures the pain. It's like a full-time job person who is stressed in his job, like, and then coming back from his house just to drink alcohol to cope up with the stress that he had in his job. It was like that. But each time I pop, it got worse. And when it got worse, my mental health got worse. And the more it got worse, fuck bro, my what's wrong with my speaking skill today? The more you pop, the more your pimple gets more, and the more it gets more, the more your mental health gets worse. The more it gets worse, the more the need for popping increases, and the more you pop, and this is like a downward spiral. You go like down and down. To break the spiral, fuck the pimple, accept it, accept your pimple. Just whatever, just forget about it. The best case scenario, just forget about it. Some days I even go throughout the day and then I'm like, I didn't like even touch my face because I was too busy like reading or even doing my homeworks or studying, that I forget about my pimple and I haven't even touched my pimple or touched my skin. Don't touch your skin after you fix your mental health by whatever steps it is to fix your mental health. Suppose you fix your mental health, the next step for you would be to understand where your pimple comes, like it because of the oiliness and then it just comes out like that. It's because of the hormones, right? What hormone is causing it? It's not testosterone, it's not estrogen. The main hormone that's causing it is insulin. Now I'm not gonna go too deep on the science, right? The basic bro science, the basic thing that you need to know to get a clear skin through this knowledge of insulin is that insulin goes up and then your pimple gets more. Your pimple gets more when insulin goes up. So you want your insulin to be at least maintained or kind of low. So if you're a young person, you won't have this any insulin diseases like blood pressure, low pressure, high pressure. You won't face that, right? Suppose you're a young man and everything is normal, right? You want your insulin maintained or low. The way you do that is to reduce your carb intake, specifically carbohydrates, and even fats. And you don't want to eat junk food when you are having pimple because it just makes your skin more greasier. You are what you eat, right? So you don't want your face to be more oily than it already is. But have the good fats too, like ghee or butter or good fats. They are still good fats, egg yolks. To keep it maintained, reduce your carb intake. The way I did it is through intermittent fasting. I not only fasted for like, I didn't fast for like 2 3 days. I just fasted for like 14 16 hours. It's not crazy fasting, it's not crazy hunger, but it's just sustaining the period of time between my meals, and then having 2 meals a day, morning and at night, just reduce my pimple because I didn't take any meal in between, which means my insulin was low. And when you take meal, your insulin gets high to like digest the carbs, right? Your insulin is used to maintain the body sugar level, sugar glucose level, whatever you call it. It maintains the carbohydrates. So if you eat more carbs, your body needs to produce more carbs to like balance it out, right? So but if you eat less carbs, your body just don't need to produce as much insulin. That's the thing. I didn't even need to use like what the best face wash. I didn't need to use the best moisturizer, the best products, the secret ingredient. I didn't need to do that, but I still have some pimples though. And I think it's because mostly I'm a teenager, so this insulin cycle is just random, and then testosterone also comes to a play somehow. So that's about it for the skin. Your skin. Are you gonna pursue entrepreneurship in the future, or you have some other type of profession you mind? If there is something, how are you gonna develop? How are you developing yourself for it? So yeah, entrepreneurship. I'm thinking to be like an entrepreneurship more than a job. Like I don't know if job is for me. I don't think job is for me. If that job like it's gonna shape me as a man and it's gonna improve my skill, it's gonna improve the skill that I want for myself, then sure, why not take it? Like I'm gonna take the job. But it's like entrepreneurship is kind of like a hype, right? But as a young man right now, I mean, I would be okay with just a job even right now, as long as it's not like consuming a lot of my time. It's not like full-time job, and as long as I still have time for my YouTube video, right? Because I feel like more aligned with my purpose when I'm recording YouTube videos, like like sharing my experiences, expressing myself, and then just helping you young men in my own way. So that's more like fulfilling, and it's not about earning money. Like money just comes on the way just when you solve problem. But entrepreneurship in the future, yeah, sure, entrepreneurship in the future. Or you have some other profession. The only profession that I'm gonna take is either gonna be like a skill-based profession where the skill is somewhat aligned with me, the one that I want. It could be like a sales job. Sales job is, it's quite nice, but as long as it's not time consuming, right? As long as it's not time consuming, I would like to help. I would love to help the. I would love to have that extra income. Let me drink some water, bro. I'm talking like weird today. We don't have any shortage of water today. That's good. If there's something, how are you going to develop? If there's something, how are you going to develop? So developing people. What the fuck is wrong with me? Developing. So the way I'm gonna develop it in myself is through my character. Like last night I watched a video of Hamza which he posted. It was about the 5 traits of this successful entrepreneur, right? If you haven't checked out the video, then you can check that out, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship. I think Hamza is the go-to guy because he's recording these full-length videos for you guys also. So his video has talked about how you should build your character first, and I mean I kind of knew that, like I kind of knew that it's me who will run the business, especially if it's like something like YouTube channel, or if to make my name big, it's me, and what's in me, it's my character, right? So it all comes down to building your character. That's why you see all these successful entrepreneurs whenever they get bankrupt because of some economic crisis or economic like slowdown, they get rich again. They attain their wealth again. Because even if they lose everything, all of their property, what they have is their skill, their character, the way they do their work, their mindset, and all that, their character as a whole. The economy can take all your wealth away, all your assets, whatever it is, but they cannot take their skills, your mindset, your skill, your mindset, your skill, your mindset, your character, the way you see the world, it cannot be taken away from you because it's something you control. And whatever you control, you want to have the courage to improve it. That's the thing. Just seeking for like developing myself first. The way I'm gonna do this is just like keep recording videos, keep learning, because if you learn consistently and if you keep doing the hard work, it's kind of impossible for you not to succeed at the end. Like you could be working hard at the wrong things too, but you're still gonna get some good result as long as you're working hard. Like wrong things at wrong things, maybe like working in like you're a sweeper, right? But you're very good at sweeping. You sweep good as fuck. You sweep all day, every day, hard work. You could end up being the best sweeper. Then money will come. Money will just come as long as you solve problem. My most majestic idea pop up during the cold shower. Yes, this is it, bro. This is it. Happens to me too, bro. Like, I think it's because like most people they just sing during shower, right? I think that's the part of the brain that comes up with ideas. You see how there are people called shower singers. When they bath, they tend to sing whatever is in their mind. Their mind feels free, feels like wild. Because I think part of that comes from our ancestors from the past. The wild, the dopamine you get from having water around you. When this early human was finding water, they had resources. They knew they had resources because they had water to drink. When they went to the riverside, they knew they had water to drink, so they were like free, wild, and they had developed this feeling of like freeness whenever they associate with water. So if you're that type of person who like gets all this shower shower like shower hype, I would say it's not even shower thoughts, it's not even shower singing, it's not even, everyone is different, right? But if you like change, your mood changes during shower, that's something to related to with your ancestor, whatever happened back then associated with water. But most people just sing during shower, most people just overthink during shower. But depends on the person you are, you could be even getting ideas during shower like I do. I mean, some years ago I used to sing during shower, but I used that part of the brain which was singing in the shower to come up with ideas. And it's this transition about obsession, obsessing consistently that got me here to the point where I'm now developing ideas in the shower. I don't even like sing. Maybe sometimes I sing if like there's a good song popping up in my head. IRCV, hey, yo, bro. What is your pool day routine? So I've actually mixed like push day and pull day nowadays recently. So it's like 2 times a week I train them. I train my chest 2 times a week. I train my back 2 times a week. That's like 2 days a week, right? But I train them at the same day. But the exercise that I do for my pull day are, I, what do you call this? Rows, right? Rows, dumbbell rows. No, it's not dumbbell rows. It's barbell rows. I put the weights I do for 8 to 12 reps. Sometimes I go up to 14. Just hit the failure, right? Close to failure. Just go heavy, 8 to 12 reps for 4 sets. For no, it's 3 sets. And then the next day when I do, it's like another 3 sets, 3 sets. So it's this barbell row, and the second one is pull-ups, and the third one is the normal dumbbell row, bent over dumbbell row, whatever you want to call it. So when I'm focusing on my pull day, I'm only focusing on my back and my lats. So that's it. I'm not really focusing on my lower back actually, because my lower back gets targeted when I'm boxing during the rest periods days when I'm not going to the gym, right? So my lower back just gets used out there. So that's the pull day. I do pull-ups, barbell rows, and dumbbell rows. For everything is like 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets, 4 sets. Try washing your face with Harpic for clear skin. Actually, I almost tried that. Some months ago. Some years ago. Like, it was beginning of having pimples, right? I was having pimples. Oh fuck, what should I do? I even put Colgate on my nose, bro. I saw these random YouTube videos, but that didn't work. It burns, kind of burns, man. But Harpic, bro, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy, man. Rohan, where do you live, bro? It seems so peaceful here. Yeah, I live in India. It's like the northeastern part of India. It's not like a big city, metropolitan city, right? So I know, right? It's peaceful, and then there's all these trees around, and it's just peaceful, kind of peaceful, because it's like the village area, not so like village area, but somewhat like not a big city, right? So you get my point. Mm, the internet is fine though, so it's not too bad. It's just at a sweet spot where the internet is good. It's kind of like a good place to live in, but it's also not too big city. It's not such a big city place where the pollution is high, the air is not fresh, but still it's somewhere in the middle, right? So that's just the sweet spot. Thank you for reminding. I just almost forgot about this place, man. Actually, I'm really grateful to be here. I'm really grateful to be in this kind of place where it's peaceful, and it's not even too like third world country kind of thing. It's not even too third world place where the internet is bad and everything is just wild. It's not too wild. It's just internet is there, but it's not too much of a big city. I'm grateful for that shit, bro. Like, type in the chat below what are you grateful for today. Just do this, man. Like, what are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for today? Hey, bro, what's up? Bro, will drinking coffee increases estrogen in men? Will drinking coffee increase estrogen? I don't think drinking coffee has much to do with like your hormones. I mean, it does, but I don't know about estrogen and coffee link between them. But the optimal, what I know is that the optimal would be like 1 to 2 cups per day. I don't drink coffee nowadays, but when I do drink, I only drink like 1 glass of coffee or one cup or 2 cup of coffee. But it's like 1 tablespoon, 1 2 tablespoon at the max. But I usually drink only 1 tablespoon because it increases your heartbeat. As when the coffee kicks in, it increases your heart rate, and then you just get active, and then your brain gets faster. It comes with a trade-off though. You'll get like fast brain processing for some few minutes, fast heart rate, fast activeness, fast like vision sight, everything. If you feel sleepy, you drink coffee, you get active. But it comes with a trade-off. After some few hours, you'll have this downward spiral again. Now that depends on the time of the day when you're drinking coffee. But like, it's called the afternoon crash, right? When you drink coffee in the morning, you get so active till 12 of noon, and then during like 2 p.m. you get this coffee crash because your brain has been exhausted. So just drink with limit, like 1 cup. But estrogen, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. If you drink coffee to work out, yes, I've actually found this video like some exactly a year ago I saw this video talking about how like there's this research guy, right? I don't know if you know about this YouTube channel called Gravity Transformation. He talks a lot about science stuff and research stuff and the workout fitness related, and what's the best workout for this according to science, what's the best food for this, top 10 ways coffee will increase your gains kind of videos, right? So I've come across how he talks about how coffee actually improves your lifting session, which means you get more you get more volume done, which means your muscle gets more tired, more exhausted, more sore after that, which means you gain more muscle after that, which means you gain more testosterone after that, which means your estrogen comes a little down. It doesn't increase your estrogen, which is a good thing, but there should be a maintenance of estrogen, right? But as long as your testosterone goes up, you don't need to worry about estrogen, bro. Just lift the fucking weights, hit the fucking gym, bro. Let's go. Doesn't intermittent fasting stunt growth for teens? I mean, everybody says it. It's not recommended for teenagers. Yeah. Bro, like height growth, bro. It's a lot of topic to cover about height growth. Like it's really a vast topic, bro. When I think about height growth, I just have a lot of thoughts. I can't even connect them. It's like hard for me to think about, but it's like I have so much to say that at the end I don't have anything to say. Doesn't intermediate, to put it simple, yeah, it will if you do it consistently. Intermittent fasting, like what do you say? Intermittent fasting, the the case where it will actually stunt your growth for teenagers would be when you're not getting enough nutrients. You're not getting enough nutrients from your food. But if you're doing intermittent fasting, but you're still having like a good amount of food when you're having these meals before going intermittent fasting, then actually your nutrients will be like maintained. And it's gonna be hard for most people because most people can't get like a lot of nutrients covered up with one meal, especially if you're not like too wealthy, right? If you're not too rich, or if you don't have the resources to buy this stuff around your house or around the like, if it's not normal in your household, then it's gonna be hard for you to cope up with the like whole day's nutrient in just one meal. But actually, it is said that with research, it is said that intermittent fasting actually increases your growth hormone. So, bro, like, there's a lot of things to cover, right? Intermediate fasting, if you don't get much nutrients, it's actually gonna be detrimental for your height growth. But if you get nice nutrients and do intermittent fasting at the same time, you're gonna get the most benefits out of it. And I wouldn't say it's gonna make you taller like significantly, because most of it is just like small amount of it. Like we all know that 60 to 70% is genetics, height is genetics, right? The 30 to 40%, out of that there's a lot of environmental factors. And intermittent fasting and your diet and staying hungry and not getting enough nutrients is like some part of it. It's not the whole part of it, but it's some part of it. The worst case scenario is that you do intermittent fasting at the same time and still not eat enough when you are eating it. Doesn't make sense. Like, you're not eating enough when you're eating it, but at the same time you're doing intermittent fasting. That means your body will not get enough nutrients. That means you'll just know automatically if you're not getting enough energy, enough nutrients, because your energy will be low in that periods. No, Rohan, bro. No, Rohan, bro. Fasting to an extent because it increases growth. Yes, exactly. It increases growth hormone, but don't fast every day. Yeah. Don't do it every day. Just do it some few times a week. It says 3 days a week. Cool cats. You're cool. You're cool. Nice. So, so can you show your growth in past months? No, Rohan, bro. Yeah, so the point, like me doing intermittent fasting is just like 14 to 18 hours. It's not that crazy, 1 day, 2 day going without food. It's not that crazy. Although it is said that growth hormones are like most peak when you have like 3 days of no fasting, or like when you have long periods of days of not fasting, your growth hormone will increase a lot. But at that point, when you're going 3 days without like eating food, when you're going 3 days of fasting, you're not getting enough nutrients. So even if you get this high peak of growth hormone, you wouldn't have like nutrients to use that unless you do something about it, take supplements or whatever at that point, right? I'm from India and I knew he was Indian. I'm so also from India. Can you post this live stream later? We're gonna go. Sure. I'm gonna post this live stream for sure this time. Last time was my first time posting, like doing live stream, right? So I wasn't so experienced with it, and I just, bro, there was kind of a glitch. Like the video was processing. After some few hours, I checked it was processing, so I deleted it, and then it just went. But I'm gonna be able to handle this. I'm gonna be able to handle this time because I am kind of professional live streamer right now. I mean, I know the basics right now, right? Can you post this, bro? I am grateful for you making this live stream. Not gonna lie, bro. That's very heart touching, bro. Not a problem, bro. I'm here to help you and ask questions. I'm gonna help you. I'm from Kerala. I'm from Delhi. Yeah, it's good. Like, I'm familiar with all the states because I have a friend from Kerala too. I have a friend from Delhi too. What's your age? My age is 17. My age is 17. I just turned 17 this year. Gotta go, I have tuition. I have tuition. Fine. It's 5:52, right? Maybe you have tuition at 6 p.m. Rohan. I have tuition tomorrow. Like, that's why I'm doing live stream today. I really thought I'll do like my live stream tomorrow so that today I can just rest and just read some books, right? But I figured out tomorrow is tuition, so I'm like, fuck, I have to really live stream today, not tomorrow, because gotta adjust, right? Because school is there, and then but still you have to like put some effort in some side projects. Like me, my YouTube channel. So this is like my side project which I do along with school. So I still have to put some effort to it and make some adjustment, right? So I have tuition tomorrow. Even I take tuition. I gotta go on. Someone waiting, bro. See you on your next video. Sure. Synthesia, see you on my next video. Cool cats. I am 17 years old. You can ask me questions, bro. Recently, I'm reading this book called Essentialism. If you guys don't know about that book, I've mentioned it in my previous live stream, but fuck it, I'm gonna mention it again. That book is like a self-help book, right? So it talks about how we have a lot of choices in our life. We have a lot of choices in our life. Now you may think that, oh, but I don't have a lot of choices. I barely even have one choice. But bro, if you're going to school, you have a lot of opportunities coming up to you. This competition, that program, drawing competition, singing competition, arts competition, football competition. But when you distract yourself and stretch yourself thin in with trying to cope up with all this, trying to partake in all that activities, you spread yourself thin, and your success in each one of them is divided. You don't get as much from doing everything. The point is that less is better, because you can't do everything. The point is you can't do everything, but you can do anything. You can do anything. You can do any. You want to be a rapper, be a rapper. You want to be a footballer, be a footballer. You want to be a singer, singer. You want to be a businessman, be a businessman. You want to get good grades, get good grades. You want to be a doctor, be a doctor. You want to be an engineer, be an engineer. You can be anything you want, but you can't do everything. You cannot do everything. This book teaches you how to say no to some certain opportunities. Chances are there's been times for you when you're like saying yes to your friend's request for doing his homework, and then you can't even say no and be mean to him because you're just like, he's just my friend. Maybe I'll just owe him this favor. Maybe I'll just do this for him. Maybe it doesn't take much of my time, right? But when you say yes to the thing, you're actually saying no to your own thing. Your thing may be like studying for your own self. When you say yes to doing your friend's homework, just an example, right? When you're doing your friend's homework, you're saying yes to his homework, but you're saying no to yours. Or maybe you're done with your homework, so he's giving you. So you're saying no to your work that you could have done, that will give you a significant contribution in your life. So it's like essentialism. That's it. Less is better. And then it teaches you how to actually, you know, follow these steps, like how to say no, how to eliminate things. I'm still reading it, by the way. It's in my ebook, and it's my ebook. What is it? Yeah, I have it in my laptop. It's in ebook form, so I don't buy books. I just download it from the internet for free, and then I just save the money to do some, to just save my time, just get it out of here when I'm going to school, right? Save time. Bro, what's your height? I'm also 17 from Kerala. My height is 5'10". Bro, Kerala people, I don't know, every Kerala people I've met are kind of like somewhat above average tall. Bro, I'm just like 5'5", bro. 5'5", 5'6". Kind of that, like that. I haven't measured in months. So, still 17. Indian Human Charity. Yo, bro. I am 5'5", 5'5". How do you say it? 5'5", 5'5". And yep. So goal setting. Last time we'd also talk about goal setting. Wait, but first, let me just a question. From where you are? I'm from India, bro. I'm from India. I see even you're an Indian human charity. Indian human charity. Yep, I'm from Northeast. Have you guys like attended my previous live stream, the first live stream that I had on Friday, I think? Thanks, bro. I bet you look smart as well. Let's do a quick posture check, bro. Sit up straight, whatever you're doing right now. Sit up straight. Posture, posture check. Sit up straight. If you're watching my live stream like this, bro, you must sit up straight. Sit up straight. Deep breathly. Take deep breaths with your nose, not from your mouth, because I've really stressed this, right? You must breathe with your nose, not your mouth. Because you'll see this when you're breathing with your mouth. You're actually harming your windpipe. It's like all the dirt are getting inside your mouth without even filtering it. It's like all the dirt are going inside your mouth, and I don't even have to go through the signs like nostril have here, so the dirt are blocked, the dirt particles are settled here, and your windpipe is healthy because of the. Put it simple, you know for a fact that when you breathe from your nose, you get more like easy, आराम आराम मिलता है, right? But when you breathe with your mouth, you actually like after some hours of breathing from your mouth, you feel exhausted, your throat hurts. That's why like whenever you like what do you say? Speak a lot. Like whenever I speak a lot, my throat gets dry fast because what's happening is I'm breathing with my mouth time to time. But that's inevitable, right? When you're speaking, you're probably gonna breathe with your mouth. But if you're gonna breathe with your mouth when you're speaking, then isn't it the best to breathe with your nose, to use your nose whenever you can? Use your nose whenever you can because this is the right way. Join Indian Army, bro. We'll see about that. I don't really have the purpose to be in Indian Army, but I know people with Indian Army. Some of my cousins are in Indian Army, or some of them are trying to. I think they go through this hard test, right? Exercises, sprinting, pull-ups, push-up. They go through a lot. We're gonna cover about goal setting right now. So goal setting. First of all, how to set a goal. There are a lot of aspects of self-improvement which you should be considering when setting a goal. Some of those aspects are physical, mental, social, financial, and maybe even spiritual, right? But it's like if you have your mental and social covered, it's automatic that your spiritual will be covered. But let's just think about this stuff. The main thing will be physical, mental, social, financial, and spiritual. For physical, your goal could be like gain 5 kg the next 6 months, gain 5 kg of lean muscles the next 2-3 months, or lose 5 kg for the next 2-3 months. Your mental health, your mental goal, something related to your mental health would be not specifically the end goal, but like meditate for 10 minutes every day. Meditate for 10 minutes every day for the next 2 months. So a total of meditation time would be like 600 minutes. And your like what do you say social social aspect, social goal would be to like talk to a stranger every week, talk to two stranger every day, go out there and talk to people, greet people, say good morning to him, her every day, every single day for the next 2-3 months, and your social skill will improve. You could even add things like read read some books and like learn about social skills, and then just go out there and implement them, and then that could be your goal. It could also be based on the end goal. Like there are different types of goals. To put it, suppose for the physical aspect of your self improvement, right? Your end goal could be gain 5 kg of lean muscle for the next 2 months. That's the one end goal. And the process goal, the end goal is to gain 5 kg for the next 2 months. The process goal is to work out 5 days a week, 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, 5 times a week. Then specifically it could be like that exercise, compound lifts for 2 times a week, and isolation movement for the rest. And then you could even go specifically with your diet, like eat this, get this much protein, eat this much egg every single day for the next 2 months, so that your end goal could be met, so that you could meet your end goal, which is to gain 5 kg of lean muscle. You could even get like a goal of hitting PR, hitting 100 kg on bench press. In your process, that's your end goal, right? Hitting 100 kg on PR bench press. And your process goal could be like train chest 2 times a week, close to failure, 3 exercise per workout session. That's it. Now that's physical. Mental is this like meditating 10 minutes every day for the next 2 months, which is 600 minutes every day. That's, I'm just talking about how to set goal, right? Financial could be make 10K a month for the next, by the by December 2023, make 10K a month. That could be your goal. Financial goal could also be related to your work, like whatever you do. So it could be even your school, because just put it in financial aspect, right? Because it's a work anyways. You're studying so that you can get a job and so that you can improve your financial status anyways. So your financial goal could be like get first rank by the end of this session, study class 12 and get first rank in class 12. it, it could be that, and that's your end goal, right? Getting first rank from your class, that's your end goal. But the process is like study 1 hour every day by myself, 2 hour tuition, 6 hour school, and just listening to like chapter summaries. You could do that. And for what is left, social, spiritual could be like pray every day, 2 times a day for the next 2 months, so that you can get more, you can feel more closer to God. You want to become the identity. And notice here, when you're focusing on your end goal, you're thinking to yourself that, oh, I'm not that yet, so I must become that. Like, you're thinking to yourself, if you're like 65 kg and you want to gain 5 more kg, you want to gain 5 more kg of lean muscle mass. The end goal is to gain 5 more kg. The process is to train 1 time every day, 1 hour every day, 5 times a week. That's the process goal. Now, your identity goal should not be someone who is 65 kg. Your identity goal should be related to your end goal, which is 5 kg extra of lean mass. So even though you are 65 kg, you could already picture and identify yourself as someone who is already 70 kg. And you could do that through visualization, affirmation, thinking yourself as that, and positively affirmating, right? Now let's talk about affirmation now, because you have know how to set a goal, set the end goal, set the process goal, set your identity goal. That person, set the identity goal is like, what is the type of person who has like 5 more kg of like lean muscle mass? He's an athlete. So now you are an athlete. You are thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm an athlete, yeah, I'm an athlete. Because you want to be the identity. Your identity goal it should already be you. It should already be programmed in your mind. So we're talking about affirmation and how it is so important. Visualization, affirmation. It sounds cringy, doesn't it? Sometimes it sounds cringy. Like, even me, if I heard this stuff like some years ago, I would be like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is affirmation? What the fuck is visualization? That's some, like, how's that gonna help me, right? And until this date, I'm like, bro, fuck affirmation. Just put in the work, put in the work. Yeah, and there's a lot of people who are having this mindset of like, fuck visualization. Those are for pussies. The real men go in and put in the work. Yes. Yes, actually, yes. Real men go in and put in the work. But affirmation, visualization, they just boost your work. So we've talked about how you can achieve your goal more if you're having this identity goal too, right? The way you do that, the way you have this identity goal programmed inside you, is through visualization. Every day when you wake up, visualize, close your eyes, stay silent. No background music, no lo-fi beats for visualization or whatever. No lo-fi beats, no background music. Just sit here, whatever you're hearing, just let it hear. Focus on the person you want to be. Focus yourself, like think yourself as the person you want to be. You want to gain 10 more kg. Picture yourself as someone who is 75 kg already. The kg that you want to get to. You want to bulk up. Okay, visualize that you are a bulky person. You want to meditate every day? Visualize yourself as a monk. Visualize you waking up, meditating, going about your day, going to school with more 10 more kg of lean muscle mass. Just actually visualize every scenario in your life. What's gonna happen after you come home? What's gonna happen when you take bath? You're gonna feel more huge. What's gonna happen when you sit down? You're gonna feel more huge. Think about that and affirm it to yourself. Like it's gonna sound kind of cringy, but just do this alone, right? Because if you're doing this in public places and you're like, I am 80 kg, I gained 10 more kg of lean muscle mass. If you say that, then it's gonna be cringy in the public places. So best case scenario, just be okay with it. But it's better to do at home. Just do it when you're alone, when you're because the time for silence. You need the time for silence. Imagine how many people are out there who are stimulated by modern technology and they don't even have the time to silence themselves. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you felt bored? Like actually really, really bored. Bored because you don't have anything, because you don't have technology. Bored, there are two kind of bored, right? Bored in a sense, you're not like sometimes you're not having anything to do so you're bored, but there's one type of bored where you are too stimulated that you are like when you fab like you watch porn and stuff and you are too stimulated by the porn that even fapping to a picture, random picture which you found good previously is not even interesting for you anymore. You feel boring to watch those pictures anymore because you're too stimulated by fucking adult videos, porn videos. That could be the bored. But when was the last time you were actually bored? You had nothing to do. Hardly, right? Hardly, because as soon as someone in this modern world have nothing to do, they grab their phone. They grab their phone. They want to fill up their mind with their phone. So that was a side tangent. But coming back to the point, when visualizing, have this empty space, just space for yourself. The next 5 minutes for yourself. Make this time for yourself. This book, Essentialism, has talked about this, like making time for yourself, how to say no. You want to have the courage to say no and make time for yourself. 5 minutes, visualizing, affirmating, telling yourself positive affirmation that you are confident. I am confident. You say this to yourself. I am confident. I am strong. I am charismatic. I get good grades. I love I love the people around me. People around me love me. I am grateful for this life. I'm grateful for this Dex. Say that to yourself. Just think about it. How many people actually does it? How many people actually make time to just be grateful and just affirm to themselves positive things? In a world of people full of like not even wanting to express their gratefulness, be the one who want to express the gratefulness. Because if you express gratefulness to your friend, chances are they would too. It's just that you both are like shy and reserved that, oh, what if he thinks that way? But when you actually go about this, when you actually text someone that I am grateful for you, the worst case scenario you get seen, but so what? You just express yourself. You just express yourself even if you got seen. Seen. They wouldn't like it's come back at you and insult you. Oh, you're grateful for me, ah, you bastard. They won't say you that because you're actually doing a good thing. You have good intentions. That, oh, I'm grateful for you to have you as my friend. There's no harm, bro. Just focus on the positive thing. When you're visualizing, focus on it. And then my workout routine is like Monday I take rest. Monday I don't train. I don't go to the gym, right? I just train at home. I just do some boxing. I just do boxing at home, and then when it's Tuesday, I actually go to the gym. I go to the gym like 3 4 times a week. I go to the gym on Tuesday. I train my chest and my back. I train my chest and my back. After that, Wednesday, I train my legs. After training my legs, Thursday, I take rest. Rest in a sense, I don't go to the gym. I still do like shadow boxing, right? I just train my boxing skills. And then on Friday, I go to the gym, I hit chest and back again. And Saturday, I do boxing again. Sunday, I stay at home and then I just use the dumbbell at my home. I just do for my shoulder lateral raises and then I do bicep curls. That's it. So that's almost it. That's the topic which I've covered in the previous video, right? I thought of recording this again just so that I could cover up the video and save this stream so that you guys can watch this again. And it's like my second time recording this in a portrait. Usually I do this like landscape, but fuck it, it's this way. I have my tripod with me. Actually, I use my tripod for recording, and it's like I just sit here and then I just record. I have this book which I would also recommend you. Still like an artist. Now it doesn't like, don't judge a book by its cover, right? It's not like stealing and it's not something about crime. It's just if you're a creator, if you're somewhat aligned with creative stuff, if you're like an artist about, if your work is somewhat related to creativeness, if you're a artist, if you're a animator, if you do animation, if you edit videos, if you produce your own content, then this book surely recommended. The thing you learn from this book is about the artist's perception of this world, the way the artists interpret this world. Like most people are just like just living about their life, not even being aware of their surroundings. Oh, what is good, what is bad, what is a good thing which I can take from this world. But when you are having this artist mindset, when you actually go read this book, you will learn that artists have like different type of perception. And when I say artist, it's not like those perfect artists. It can be even you. You are a artist. You are an artist in in some sort of way. So this is a good book for all the people watching this. For you, if you're like having a YouTube channel, if you have a YouTube channel, starting your YouTube channel, this will cover up about getting the idea, getting YouTube video ideas, because it talks about how you can get ideas from everywhere and how you can do that. You just have to change your mindset. This won't change your mindset as an artist. Are you going to school or college or school? I go to school, bro. I'm at school recently, like 11th grade. I'm at 11th grade. School is like, yeah, 6 hours a day. I go to school 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. Let's go. Nice content, bro. Keep it up. You'll get on top one. I really hope so. Let's manifest this together, right? Let's visualize and stay positive and just keep affirming. Just keep working at the same time, not only just affirming and visualization. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Okay. Bro, are you Indian? Cool cats. Yeah, you are from Kerala. Okay. These Indians, like we are different, bro. Yeah. Good shit, man. Do you have like a YouTube channel, or like do you have any videos posted on your channel? No. I'm not being able to view anyone's channel at this point. I don't know if that's something I'm not being able to do. I'll, I'll try to see your channel if I can find it. Um, Cool Cats, right? I'll just try to check your videos if I can find your channel somewhat somewhere on my channel, on my YouTube channel comments if I can find you. Because previously there was this one guy, self creation. He also mentioned about him creating his new videos and was asking for tips, right? So I just told him some tips, and then like I wanted to check his videos, but I couldn't search. Bro, self creation, if you're watching this, bro, I couldn't find your channel like for some reason. Like, so you can comment down on this stream. Like I could check your channel and personally just observe what's going on and what's gonna be good for you. I don't like this stupid cat, but still pause for views. All right. So that is about it. I think this will be about it. Just 1 hour of stream today. And my future plans with this streaming is like doing 1 hour stream every week. I mean at the max 2 hours stream every week, like one time every week. So it's gonna be Monday. If I can try, I'll do it Monday evening somewhere, someone like, it's still not so dark outside, right? It's still not so dark outside, so it'll be like 4:30, 4 p.m. Right now it's 6:20 p.m. I don't know what's the time for you guys right now. Actually, 6:20 p.m. So I'm gonna do live streaming around 4, 3, whenever I feel like during the Mondays, because I don't go to the gym. I'm free. I don't go to the tuition. I don't go to tuition. I don't go to the gym in Mondays. So that is about it. And I'm actually like kind of hungry right now. I'm on intermediate fasting, but not in a sense that it's been a lot of hours. I ate in the morning, like I wake up, I usually record my videos, I get ready for school, I wash up and just meditate, and then I pack my bags. I get ready for school, I go to school around like 8 and then come back around 2, and then I don't eat anything after that. In morning, at the morning I eat a meal, a small meal, just for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and then around 8 a.m. and then I just come back without eating anything, and I'm still hungry, bro. I'm gonna eat my food after like 1, 2 hours. So that is it. Just it's been 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been 10 hours without eating food. So that's kind of intermittent fasting for me, but not eating food is kind of like productive for me. I feel more productive when I'm not eating food. Like actually I don't know what is it for you, but when I'm not eating food, I just like feel so this feeling of unsatisfaction, right? This hunger, and then I just want to work. I just want to hit the books, hit the studies, and then learn more things. It's like my brain is so active, but when I eat food, especially a lot of rice, which I mostly eat, when I eat a lot of rice, it's like I'm full, bro. I'm like, nah, life is too good. I just want to sleep and lay down and just relax. Sounds good, bro. Just do it your own way. Thanks, bro. Cool cats. Oh, can you help me? Well, there could be. What's your name? Hitman. Well, there could be a lot of reasons to procrastinate on YouTube, but it would be good if you would be like more specific. Like, do you watch shorts endlessly, or do you just binge watch like entertainment funny videos which are not even helpful for you, and you know for a fact that it's not helpful for you, but you just keep watching, or just procrastinating? Or do you have like a YouTube channel, or you're procrastinating on YouTube, bro? um I would appreciate it if you be more like specific, because they'll not only help you but also help other people watching this video who are facing the same problem as you, right? Be much appreciated, because procrastinating too much on YouTube, most people are just procrastinating through entertainment videos, because YouTube, it's not always like good videos, it's not always educational videos, it's not always self-improvement videos. There are videos, majority of the videos are just like Bro, this is so bad the way the YouTube companies, Google developers are doing this. Bro, ah, I just feel so bad for most people out there, man. Like there's someone out there like at the top, knowing you, knowing your psychology, what gets you hooked. So they designed the YouTube algorithm in such a way that it gets you hooked. You love entertainment videos, you watch one of them, boom, send three of them more in your recommendation. Send shorts, YouTube shorts, waste your time. You see, when you like, there was a time when there was no YouTube shorts, right? There was a time when there was no YouTube shorts. But when YouTube shorts came, it became like somewhat like a problem. Somewhat like a problem, but there was a time when as soon as you click YouTube, there would be shorts popping up directly. Directly shorts popping up. Directly shorts pop up. YouTube shorts pop up. Because the, what do you say, the software developers, YouTube developers, they know for a fact that if they can keep you engaged in the platform, they make more money. So shorts pop up, it's attractive, it's according to your needs. The algorithm know what you need. So the short that you like, suppose if you love MMA shorts will pop up, and then that will get you hooked. Scroll more, scroll more. Bro, it's kind of like addictive. They design in such a way that it's addictive for you, bro. Yeah, YouTube shorts are a really bad time. That's it, bro. YouTube shorts are really time killer. Like you'll think that sometimes that's me, right? I don't know if that's the case for you, but when you think that you're only scrolling for 10 minutes, actually you check the time, it's already like 30 minutes. But there's been times for me, man, like it's 6:25 right now. It's 6:25 p.m. right now. I 1 year ago, like I would be scrolling through reels, Instagram reels, watching and laughing at funny videos and just bullshit entertainment. I hate that. I knew for a fact I don't need it, but I'm just so hooked. 6:25. Just 5 minutes more. I'll stop at 6:30. I'll stop at 6:30. I think to myself like that, but I just keep scrolling, and just 6:30 passed by. It's already 6:42, but I want to stop at 7 now because that sounds good, right? Stopping at 6:37. Why not 4? Why not 6:41? That's an unusual time to do something, right? 6:41. So I just wait for 7, just scrolling through, and just, it was hard time for me, man. Off, hi bro. After watching the last stream, I got a buzz cut. Let's go, bro. My man. Hi Meji. Buzz cut. It's gonna look good on you, bro. My man. Bro. Like your confidence, man. I'm mindlessly watching something doesn't even help me, even though I should be doing something productive. I keep watching shorts and some nonsense again and again. It happened to me too. It happened to me too. I like mindlessly watching, and then I know for a fact that I should be doing something more productive. I should be studying for my exam next week. I should be studying for my biology test tomorrow, but I just keep scrolling. Generally, the need for scrolling just comes from you being like, you should be at a point where you don't even need to scroll, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard for us because when you're living a life with like somewhat with no purpose, you are more easy to be drifted away alongside life, letting life push you around. But when you have this fixed purpose that, yeah, I'm gonna like a purpose really, right? I'm gonna be the best, like I'm gonna biggest guy in my gym. If that's your purpose, if that's your goal, that needing to distract yourself through shorts and reels comes from you not having a purpose. Because if you knew you had a purpose, even if you're scrolling through reels, just something in your mind bothering you, oh, fuck, this is not my purpose, I shouldn't be getting off. You need that thing first. You need a purpose first. You need a goal strong enough to compel you from any bullshit pleasures, small term pleasures. Like part of this is also understanding the consequences behind every action. Because if you knew the consequence behind every action, if you knew the consequence behind scrolling through reels endlessly, you know that the consequence isn't going to be good, that you're going to be procrastinating, you're going to be skipping some stuff which you could have used to do. You're going to be skipping your precious hour, precious minutes, which you could have used to do more productive things. So part of that is like knowing the consequence behind every action. Oh, I'm watching shorts, what's the consequence? I might end up procrastinating. Fuck this, I'm not gonna watch. But it's hard kind of like, it's hard to consciously choose when you're like literally hooked by the youtube youtube created by the software developers who know exactly what you want, who know your psychology, who know what makes you addicted. So it's kind of hard. So the competition is behind the software developers knowing yourself more, or you know yourself more. The way you know yourself more is through being mindful, through meditation. When you meditate, it's like you train yourself to focus on the present moment, right? You train yourself to focus on the present moment. Just imagine right here, right now. You're scrolling reels, but you're present at the moment and oh, fuck, what is this? Just close it. But it's not easy, right? But just imagine a scenario where you're scrolling through reels, YouTube shorts, and you're addicted, right? You're hooked for the moment. What's actually happening in reality? You're just sitting out there, you're just sitting here and then just scrolling reels. The musics are hooking you, you're addicted to it. You're just scrolling through reels. What's actually happening? You're just sitting there, you're just this guy with a hunch over neck looking at the phone thinking that he's being productive, but he's not. If you could see yourself as a third person from behind and just see yourself scrolling through reels that way, and then you're like, fuck, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Like when you look at yourself scrolling reels, you're out here as a third person, but you're seeing yourself like a video game. You're seeing yourself out there scrolling reels mindlessly. He doesn't even know. You don't even know you are here, but that person, that version of you, don't even know that he's scrolling reels, don't even know that he's hooked because he's too distracted. Then you would be like, oh fuck, stop this. That's the mindfulness. That's the benefit of being mindfulness. That's the mindfulness side of things. Because when you meditate and when you're mindful, it's almost like this feeling that you know what you're actually doing. You know for a fact that you're sitting here with your legs crossed and then with your like whatever the body posture is. You are mindful for whatever you are doing. So to put it short, be mindful. Have this mindset of like, what do you say, like ROI. Have this mindset that continuously think about the consequence that you'll get from your action. Have this mindset which is adapted to analyzing the consequences whenever you're taking that action. It's gonna take time, sure. It's surely gonna take time. But the easiest route, I wouldn't say the easiest, the quickest, the shortest route, it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna take time, but it's still the quickest route, right? Fix your mental health. You don't even need to find your purpose for that. Fix your mental health, because as soon as you fix your mental health, as soon as you have, but still you need a purpose to fix your mental health. You don't need to find a very good purpose right now. Just set your purpose as to fix your mental health. And if you really work on your mental health, you don't even need a purpose of becoming a doctor to not distract yourself. You'll have this outstanding clarity. You'll triple, fourple your clarity level when you're mindful, when you have your mindfulness fixed, when you have your mental health fixed. Because automatically you'll be more present at the moment. And when because you'll be more present at the moment. When you're mindful, you don't even need a purpose because you'll be more present at the moment. And when you're present at the moment, when you catch yourself scrolling through reels, you'll be more likely to decide what course of action to do instead of letting life push you around, because you're in charge now. You are mindful. I know what I'm doing. I'm here because I'm mindful, because I know what I'm doing. This technology can make me numb because I'm more mindful. Put your phone down. Right? It's gonna take time. There was a moment when I'm like watching five, like a lot of reels mindlessly every day, and then after some few months I'm like watching only 10 reels every day, and then making progress the next month. The next day I'll watch only 9 reels, and the next day I'll watch 8 reels, the next day I'll watch 7 reels, maybe the next day I'll watch 8 reels again, 9 reels, 10 reels again. Fuck it, get back to work, get back to the progress. Next day 6 reels, okay fine, that's fucking progress. The next day 5 reels a day max. The best case scenario, you don't even watch it at all. The next day 4 reels a day, the next 3 reels, 2 reels, 1 reels, no reels at all. No reels at all. I literally have like a record book of like kind of like a goal, right? 5 reels today, 5 reels today. I have it written somewhere. I can't even find right now because I've maybe kept it in like bookshelf or something. But that was me. That was my situation. I was at a situation such that I was setting myself to watch this much reels, or else I would make progress. Like, then I kept making progress. And as soon as I have this clarity of purpose and this like mindfulness level, when my mindfulness level increased and I had this sense of purpose in me, it was easy for me to just skip reels because I know what I'm doing when I'm watching reels. I'm just hunched over, skipping my work, and just needing the validation for this, needing this external thing to occupy my mind. Most people just like to occupy their mind with some external things, bro. What you want, if there's one thought that bothering you, don't like distract yourself from that thought. Engage in that thought. Is there a decision, big decision in your life that you're hiding from because it's too hard for you to think, it's too demanding of your body? Is it a choice between what aim in life should you take? Should you take engineer or should you take what, doctor? What do you want to become? Do you want to become a civil engineer or software engineer? Like you're having this like huge decision in your life, but most people will distract them with reels up until it's too late that they have to decide without like continuous thoughts, continuous choice. You'll, if you just like distract yourself, you'll end up to the point where you're like, you need to decide as quick as possible. But what you want to do is the opposite. You want a lot of time to decide about the big decisions, especially like choosing your career, because that's gonna be setting the trajectory of your life. So when you're like skipping through this big decision and just stimulating yourself with shorts or whatever it is, maybe porn, watching TV shows, watching sports, watching like whatever, whatever is not aligned with your purpose, if you're doing that, then you're saying no to yourself. When you're saying yes to watching other stuff, you're saying no to thinking about the big decision in your life. And it's kind of easy to just pick up your phone and just distract yourself whenever one big decision comes in your mind, right? Because it's easy to lift up your phone. Especially when as soon as you open YouTube, shorts just appears. It's easy. So Hitman, what the practical advice I would want you to do is start meditating. Start meditating for like 3 minutes. Meditate if you haven't meditated today, or maybe I don't know your self-improvement thing, right? But try to meditate 2 minutes every day if you've never started. 1 minute every day, and start off slow. The next week do it 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and just increase it. I've made it like a lot of months ago, maybe a month ago, 2 3 months ago. I've made a video on beginner's guide to meditation. I've talked about whatever I know about meditation at that point, because even me, I was once a beginner, right? Meditation is the one single thing that really helped my procrastinating habit, because not only did it fix my procrastinating habit, it fixed my mental health, which also in turn fixed my procrastinating habit. If anyone is struggling with YouTube Shorts, just convert to the old version of YouTube, which don't give YouTube Shorts like the YouTube before 19. Oh, that's also a good idea. Yeah, you could get like any version of YouTube from the internet, right? That's a good idea, bro. So there will be no YouTube shorts. That's good. But kind of like the problem with that is that the reason you're watching YouTube shorts is because there's a need in you to watch it. There's this empty void in you because you don't have purpose, so you want to occupy with other things. If you don't watch YouTube shorts, you're gonna end up watching Instagram reels anyways. And even if you download the older version of Instagram with no reels, you're still gonna have this like sense of lack of purpose. You want to fix that thing first, or else you'll just be wandering around. What can fix my void? What can fix my lackness? You'll be searching around on the phone, especially if you have phone. It's easy for you to just get distracted, and it's easy for you to just get something that will occupy your pain of not having a purpose, of your need to do this, to stimulate yourself. So if specifically you're like, personally you're just like, shorts is the main problem, reels aren't the problem. If you know for a fact that video games aren't the problem for you, that it's just the shorts that's more bothering you, then go ahead, download the older version of YouTube. That's a good tip, bro. Very good tip. But if you feel that there's a bigger reason behind it, if you know in your mind that there's a bigger reason behind it, that you have a lack of purpose, then why not just find like your purpose first? It doesn't have to be big and permanent. Your purpose could be just temporary. What's your next goal for this week, or for the day? That's your purpose. Because when you're first finding your purpose, it's gonna be hard for you. Like, people are telling you in the self-improvement space to just find your purpose, do this to find your purpose, find your core purpose. It sounds so like a big thing, like a grand ceremony when you find your purpose, right? But it could be as simple as just setting daily tasks by your choice. This is very important, by your choice, which means that you set your own tasks every day. It could be easy as setting your tasks every day over time to the point where you know what you want enough so that you find your purpose now. Because that's what I did. I didn't knew my purpose, what to do, but I just followed what I needed to do, what I wanted to do through my, like, I don't know if you would call it instinct, but just record this video today. Up until I kept doing it, I'm like, bro, my current purpose is to help young men through my experience on my YouTube channel, because every time I go out there living my life, I learn a lot of things, and those are the things that could genuinely help people out there, at least 1 in 100. So it's automatically my obligation, my purpose to reach out to those 1 out of 10, 1 out of 100 people who would actually benefit from my advices. And that's why I've gained like 200 subscribers for that. Like, I know it's still like a small channel, 200 subscribers, right? I don't really care about the subscriber count, I don't really care about the audience, but as long as I can impact, then that's the thing. Wait, my brother's calling. Oi! Konuya. Just gonna... 네 workout 놈에. 네 workout. That was my small brother, bro. That was my younger brother. He's working out, so he just asked for my bag, right? School bag, so that he can add the weights in gym. Just hit the strength, bro. Let's go. I'm gonna join him on his workout later. So where was I? Having the sense of purpose, right? Because if you don't have the sense of purpose, no matter what tactics you use to avoid your procrastination, if you still have that lack of sense of purpose that you need to fill up with some stimulations, then you will always slip back to the pleasures. So the best case scenario, you fix your mental health, meditate every day. That's what worked for me. Single thing that works for me, meditate every day. Just see if it works for you. You only need Like your mental health, chances are your mental health is fucked with this modern day stimulation, all these years of pleasures and all that, of drifting away through life. Your mental health is probably like fucked, and you might not even notice. Maybe you're living a normal life, but depends on you. Maybe you're here but someone out there is here, but someone out there is here, but you still need to fix your mental health. You can do that by meditation. 3 years of constant stimulations can be fixed by only 3 weeks of meditation. I'm telling you, that's what worked for me when I started to meditate, right? One weekend I was like seeing the changes. It was not like significant changes, but I could just feel something is going on, right? Something is going. I still have like the progress tracked in my some paper in my decks, I think. When you meditate, you have a clarity of mind. When you have clarity of your mind, only then will you know what your purpose is. Having a clarity of mind is so important, to have a clarity of purpose. And having your purpose formed will just help you to not seek through these pleasures, right? If you have a purpose and you catch yourself scrolling through reels, you'll be like, fuck, this is not my purpose. And because you are mindful, because your mental health is fixed, you'll see actually what you're doing, like almost like a third person perspective, and you'll be out just scrolling yourself and you'll be like, fuck, this is not what I'm gonna do. You choose to put your phone down. You choose to put your phone down. You either choose to scroll the next reel or you choose to put your phone down. Enough. One quick tip I will give you, if you're struggling with this phone, if you're just drifting away with, like, if you like open your phone randomly and just get distracted by your phone, let me tell you, close your phone, right? Close your phone and then just open your phone again with intention. Let's try this practice, right? So all of you watching this, four people watching this, just turn off your phone right now, and before you turn off your phone, just hear me real quick. Open with one intention, choose. It could be anything. Check that WhatsApp message or continue watching my live video and get some education from it. Just turn off your phone right now and then turn it on as soon as you have this one intention. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I choose to do this. Boom, boom. Do this right now. So the point with this exercise was that you build this habit of turning on your phone with intention, because most of the time chances are like 9 out of 10, I guess. For most people, 9 out of 10, they just turn on your phone without even knowing what to do. Oh, I turned on the phone, but wait, why did I turn on my phone? Oh, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch reels because it's easy. Bro, like, remember guys, if you work hard now, your future will be, if you work hard now, your future will be proud. Your future self will be proud. Your future version will be proud of your past version of doing it. So do it for him, aka your future version. That's some good shit, bro. Wisdom from cool cats, bro. Because that's actually like obvious, right? But most people overlook it when it comes to future self. And then I told my friends that, think about your future self. Will they be grateful for you? And then they're like, oh yeah, actually, yeah, no, yeah. They don't even think about your future self as much. You are your future self for your past self. Think about them, like, if you grew up playing video games, if you grew up watching porn, you were never grateful for watching porn, were you? You were never like grateful for fapping, jerking off 5 times a day, 6 times a day max. Like, you were never grateful. Me, I'm not grateful for watching porn all these years. But what I am grateful is because I worked out. I worked out early on, relentlessly. I built my discipline through workout. I studied well. I got good grades. I carried that on. And now I have a YouTube channel with 200 subscribers, more than 200 subscribers. I'm grateful for uploading video consistently and not giving up like most people do. Bro, I'm grateful for the hard work. That's the best case to be at, right? Being grateful for whatever you did in the past and still consistently doing so that you can be grateful in the future again. Consistently. Damn. If this channel grows, we can have the very first of yeah, yeah. Utkarsh, right? Yeah, I'll see about this. Like, it doesn't have to be, this channel doesn't have to be too much growing, but it could just be like few subscribers, but still, as long as we can meet up, right? As long as we can meet up, we could do that. I gotta keep that financial aspect on point though. I'll see about that, yeah. Man, what the fuck? People with PC be like, oh, I think it's about the turning off the phone, right? Yeah. I'm usually recording with my phone. I don't use YouTube with my PC or something, right? That's the reason I thought you guys have PC. How many of you guys are actually watching from PC? If you watch from PC, can you like spam P? Thoughts on lucid dreaming. Okay, so I guess no one watches from PC then. Thoughts on lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, I don't like. I don't really like lucid dream nowadays. I don't know if like sometimes I lucid dream, but sometimes I don't, right? Like lucid dreaming is fun actually because you can do whatever the fuck you want in your dream and it doesn't have any relation to do with real life. So you can just do whatever you want. You bend the reality of your dream. So thoughts on lucid dreaming, good, but most of the time like nowadays I'm just tired and I just want to hit the bed, right? So I'm just too tired to even lucid dream. It's kind of like that. But there was a moment, there was a lot of times when I'm just like lucid dreaming all the time. Like I'm just very good at lucid dreaming. There was a time, I think it was mostly because I was engaging my brain. Like I don't know anything about lucid dreaming though, but what I know is that when I'm too tired and I'm just hitting the bed, too tired, then I can't lucid dream because I'm too tired. Mentally. Paranormal. Paranormal shit. But it's actually fun. It's like you explore more when you're lucid dreaming. I've never had this lucid dream like to the point where I can actually do what I like. I can actually do this. That I can summon a dragon, right? I can do that shit on intention, but what I can do is oh fuck this, oh fuck it's like when I'm dreaming and I know that I'm dreaming, oh fuck, oh shit, I'm dreaming. Calm down, don't wake up, keep on dreaming. I'm just exploring the world. Let me go to that girl's place. Let me fuck that girl. I'm just kidding, boys. I'm just kidding. Let me go out there. Let me drive that car. Let me steal that car. Let me like your dark desires just comes to play. Like you have some dark desires, don't you? You have some dark desires, and when you're lucid dreaming, bro, nothing's gonna stop you. Especially if you know that that's your dream. But I can never like summon a dragon or something. I want a car now, so car doesn't pop up. It's not. For me, it's not that case. It's not that case. But I don't know what is for you. I don't think like lucid dreamings are different for everyone, or is it? Is it different for everyone? We'll have to see about that. Lucid dreaming, kind of like a fun topic. This sort of communication with your subconscious. I think it's to do with your subconscious. I don't really know too deep about lucid dreaming, yeah. Bro, you have some double, you have double, like if you can muscle up, you can try to that in your dream and like your brain subconscious remembers. So yeah, like if you can muscle up, you can try to do that in your dream, like your brain subconscious remember. It's like if you just go about your day thinking about ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. If you just live your life in an ice cream town, in the ice cream shits, you just dream about that. It's like the most thing you focus on, it just comes in your dream. Doesn't make sense. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but most of the case it does. Whatever you focus on comes in your dream. Whatever you focus on becomes reality. So I'm gonna end this live here. So it was nice to chat with you guys. Mentally, Naman Pro Player, hi, Mohit, hi. I'm gonna save this stream so that you can watch this stream. It's gonna be saved very soon. I'm gonna try to save this by tonight, okay? Cool Cats, Utkarsh. Nice to meet you guys again. See you next Monday, I think, right? Next Monday. It was a dream. Halfway, and we were going to do something and just ask some person, this is a dream, right? And you're not supposed to know. Utkarsh, bro, I had a similar dream like that. It was a dream. I had a similar dream like that with my friend. I found you, so you really gave me some advice today. Yeah, it's good when you find when you're mindlessly scrolling and then just find something to transition from mindlessness to actually being productive and educational, right? So that's it for today, right? I don't actually have a Discord. I think YouTube is censoring my message. I don't I don't have a Discord, bro, but we'll see about that in the future. But you can still like feel free to comment in this community post and just like feel free to have a chat with people on the comments, right? Have a chat with the comments. We are all community. We are all these young men out here. So that's it, bro. Utkarsh, one last thing. Sure, sure, go ahead. I'm gonna save this stream. Hopefully. This time the battery is still alive as fuck. So what I'm gonna do now after streaming this and just saving is I'm gonna charge my phone. I'm going to, what time is it? Yeah, I'm going to read for like 1 hour and then I'm going to eat my food and then I'm going to get ready for sleep and then sleep for 8 hours. I am 17. How old are you? How long are you on self-improvement? I started self-improvement on, I don't know, bro. Like, I started self-improvement when I was 2020, when I was like, I don't know. I don't know my age. 14 years, I guess. Like when I was 14, I didn't actually start the journey, but I was interested in the self-help industry. Like I was a student, I was getting good grades. So as a nerd, as a topper, as the topper of my class, I was just searching on YouTube how to study better, how to study productivity methods, top 5 ways to study, increase your brain power. I was into the self-help niche, right? But it was up until like April when I saw Hamza, and because of him I started my self-improvement journey because I thought like I really needed to, because I was a young man. There's still much years to come and no excuse but to be the best version of yourself. No excuse but to be the better version of yourself. No excuse but to improve your life, because time is gonna pass anyway, so why not make the best out of time and just improve your life alongside it. So it was 2022 June, July, August. I started my self-improvement channel. I mean journey. And then September I started meditating, and then it went on and on. And then 2023 March I started my YouTube channel, and then here we are, June 2023 with 200 something subscribers. Still it would be nice if I gain more subscribers, because that would mean that I'm being able to reach out to more people. That would mean that my message is actually good, right? So it will help more people. And most importantly, it's not about the more people, but about the magnitude of my impact. Doesn't make sense. It's more about the quality of impact. That's the goal, boys. I am, what do you say, like there are Asian people, right? There are Asian people in northeast state India. We're like Asian but still in India, so we're Indian. Fully Indian. Yeah, fully Indian. Like from Indian. My grandfather is Indian, my great grandfather is Indian. Your message is showing, bro. Utkarsh, bro, last thing. Wait. Utkarsh, I can see your message. I could only see that bro last thing which you've latest texted from Northeast India, right? You're very mature. You're really a good future, man. Thanks, man, Hitman. We all do. We all have a good future. Just keep on pushing and improving your life, right? Like I always say, one rep at a time, one step at a time. I always say that, and it's not even two rep at a time. It's not even two step at a time because, after all, two step is just two one step. Doesn't make sense. It's always one step at a time. If you're like trying to run a 12-kilometer marathon, 20-kilometer marathon, how do you do that? How do you do that? Well, you look at the marathon of 20 kilometer, but it's actually one step ahead every time. Just do that consistently. That mindset is that, right? So improve your life just that way. I don't know what the fuck is up with stress. I just say, I check your setting for message sensor and get this thing to see the same vibes as your freaking great. I think we should all make a Telegram or WhatsApp group. Like he gives the same vibe as you. Freaking gay. Wait, hold up. I don't know how to do that censoring thing, right? But we'll just get you guys. We'll just. Bro, do you do it? I would like to know. Oh, this is gonna be last, okay? Because even I want to tell my daily routine. I wake up. I'm gonna visualize and then I just tell you that. I wake up. I grab this bottle, drink some few sips, 6 sips, and I directly go to the door. And then there's this small balcony. I just stare at the sun and get some sunlight. Don't not like directly at the sun, but just towards the sun, so that I can have my like circadian rhythm on point, so that I can sleep well tonight. So I just stare at the sun for like 5-6 minutes. I come back. I wash my face. And then I poop if I want to, and then I just visualize about what to record in my video, and I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I sit here. I record my videos for 10 minutes or whatever the video length is, and then after that I keep my phone on charging, and then I take a bath, and then I get ready for school, dress up, and then I pack my bags and I go to I eat my food first, and then I go to school. The food that I eat is rice, mostly rice and eggs, because if you're an Indian, like rice is common, especially if you're Northeast Indian, Asian Indian. I go to school. I come back from school. I read and learn some stuff which I'm interested in, which piques my interest in that particular day. And recently it's been this book Essentialism, which I've been mentioning a lot in this live stream. I do that. I do that, and then I go for my tuition if there is tuition. And if I go to the tuition, I go for working out at the gym directly after that. And after that, I come back. I eat my food. Yeah, I eat my food, and then I just upload my videos, and just manage my videos. I guess manage whatever needs to be done, and do my homeworks, and spend time with my family, of course. Even between those periods, I spend time with my family and hit the bed. Nemo, he's a self-improvement creator. The lol he said. Yeah, I said by 7 minutes ago. But topics, video ideas just come, right? So that is it. I'm gonna save this stream right now. Improve your life one step at a time, one step at a time.